All right, today's infrared sauna question is for Jose. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This one, it says it's about Radiant Health versus Clearlight saunas, but I think it's really more about sizing and use. I'll just read the question first, and then I'll tell you what I think, try and help you guys. I do not have experience at all in saunas, never had one at home, and we are looking to buy one, mostly relaxed detox. We do not have any health issues. It's been a real nightmare to understand and find the right brand name. I know what you mean. Reviews and crazy to sort list, which are of top quality and perform properly and in the way they should be. I read all your reviews, and it did help me a lot to go through the selection process. I have a 120 volt 20 amp circuit, so that will also limit the selection, but full 20 amp electrical cable and 20 amp outlet and dedicated breaker. Well, you're in a better position than most folks. Usually you got to hire an electrician to get that, which is why most people buy smaller saunas or 15 amp saunas so they don't have to go through the added expense. My short list so far is the Radiant Health Elite 4-person corner and the Clearlight Sanctuary 2. It will be 95% only used by 2 people, but I want a bigger space inside. Sanctuary 2 will be the biggest one I can go for 20 amp from Clearlight, and the EC4H or the Radiant House Elite 4-person for more space. 4H is lower cost. Sanctuary, maybe I pay for the look and the brand. I spoke with both companies and I gave your name. I know you will not recommend one versus the other, but anyway, I would appreciate if you want, or if you have any advice. Questions are Radiant Health Sauna selection versus Sanctuary 2. Which one would you go with? Should I go with the EC3H or the EC4H for bigger space for just 2 people? 4H versus Sanctuary 2. Thanks, Jose. So you're asking a lot of stuff. It can be kind of hard when I do these, when these aren't live or when I don't speak to you live, because I'd have other questions. If it's just on space, I would just get the biggest one that you can get for the least amount of money. There's a couple different things. Like, you didn't mention other stuff. Usually when people compare the Radiant Health to the Clearlight, especially the Clearlight Sanctuary, they're going to throw in stuff like the full spectrum. Do I need the heaters in the front on the back of the glass that are, you know, those quartz, whatever you call them, full spectrum heaters? And they're asking other things too, but you didn't mention any of that. Some people want to control the sauna from their phone. Some people don't like the fact that, you know, there might be an LCD controller or something like that in there. Based on what you're saying here, I would go with the Radiant Health Elite 4-person corner because it's going to be the biggest, most comfortable, and the best bang for your buck. You're going to fit in there and be able to put your feet up and have an ample amount of space, and you're also going to save money. It's less expensive than the other one. If you wanted gadgetry or if you wanted full spectrum, I'm of the belief that no one needs full spectrum. You know, far infrared is doing the majority of the work in all of the saunas. And I would, if it were me in my house or if it was for my family, I would choose the Radiant Health 4-person. You didn't mention, I can't remember all the prices for every model, for every brand out there. I don't remember what the price difference is between a Radiant Health Elite 4 and Radiant Health Elite 3, both being corner units. Oh, that was the other thing. So the corner unit on the Radiant House compared to the Clearlight Sanctuary is going to be more comfortable because you've got I just set one up here in my grandmother's cabin, and it is really comfortable compared to my 2-person in Orlando. And most of it is because, I just said this in another video for another person. Most of it is because you've got a bench on a 90-degree angle in the back because you've got that 45-degree angle glass door in the front, and it just opens things up. It just makes it so much more comfortable if you're going to be in there with a partner. Makes it so much more comfortable if you're going to be in there by yourself and just be able to have room to spin sideways, put your feet up, and just move around. There's 2 cup holders in there instead of 1. There's more windows. If people don't like being in small spaces, or if you have it in a nice room and you want to look out and see stuff, it's just, that would be my preference. Now, the thing is, I have an EC3H. You're talking about an EC4H. If the space is really just for 2 people, the 3H is adequate. It's only a 15 amp though, and if you already have 20, I would say go for the bigger one. The only thing I don't remember is what the price difference is. If it's not significant, I would totally get the bigger one. Everyone who splurges and spends a little extra money to get the bigger size, if space is important to them, is always happy that they did so. So that would be my recommendation. I would get the Radiant Health EC4H. I think you can use, I think coupon code MattJustice-500 will also work for that. Just give them a call. They're really easy to work with. And yeah, that would be my recommendation. If there is something else that's important to you about your criteria that you forgot to mention, just shoot me another email and I'll get back to you. So have a great day, guys. We'll see you in tomorrow's video.